Good morning everybody and welcome to Jim's 5am Club, and today I come to you once again from the Car Hill walkway, and as you can see it's a magnificent day and a magnificent vantage point. I encourage everybody to, whenever they're in the city, to come up here onto the Car Hill walkway and just go for a bit of a walk over and just check out Sydney Harbour from this beautiful vantage point. As I said before, it's just glorious, and as we're coming into springtime, the view from here is going to be special day in, day out. It's a blue sky winter's day. There's a gentle westerly blowing and just making sure that the atmosphere and the sky is clear of clouds, clear of smog, clear of everything. Anyway, today I'm going to do a walk and talk session with you, and I'm going to do a book summary today. And the book that I've chosen to chat to you about, I'm just going to pick a couple of points out of the book and chat to you about them. And the book is written by Richard Carlson, who was an acclaimed author and has written quite a few books. And this book is, I think, from 1997 and has been translated into many languages and is a must-read book because its message is just absolutely beautiful, a timeless message, and a message that young people, middle-aged people, old people, regardless of your age, it's something that I think is compelling and would resonate with everybody. The title of the book is Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and Everything is Small Stuff. So let me repeat the book to you again. The book title, Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff. So the book title there alone is just a very, very powerful message to everybody. So a couple of the things that I picked out of the book, which I found very interesting and quite liberating to tell you the truth. And he starts off by basically saying that life is unfair. Life is unfair, and we just need to accept it. And the other messages that flow on from that is to basically be chilled. Don't spend your life stressed out, wanting perfection and wanting to be right all the time, because all you're going to do is wire yourself for pain and basically make a lot of enemies along the way if you're trying to change the world around you to suit you. Essentially what he's suggesting is that we just chill out, we just take it easy, and we just learn to surf. There are waves that are be coming in at different times. Other days it's going to be big waves, other days it's going to be small waves, other days there's going to be no waves at all. But what we need to do is learn how to surf and learn how to make the most of each and every day, each and every opportunity when it arises, and not to get our knickers in a knot if things don't work out exactly as we planned. Another point that he makes in the book there is that it's more important to be kind than to be right. Kindness is a very, very powerful word, a very, very powerful concept. And I remember a couple of years ago I was chatting to my cousin Susie's husband, Ian Elliott, and he mentioned the importance of kindness, how important it is for people to be kind, because through kindness you express love, you express patience, and you basically accept the world as it is, and instead of trying to take from the world and judge the world, you're basically going with the flow and accepting it and giving it a thumbs up, giving it authority that it's all okay to be as it is, because we can't really change things that we can't control. So wonderful, wonderful messages indeed. The other thing that I got from that book as well was that it's important to live life on a day-by-day basis as if today is your very last day. And to think, if today was my last day, how would I want to live it? You know, do I want to live it stressed to the max and hating everything and everybody? Or do I want to forgive everybody, accept everything, and just play my part and be a link in the chain, but also be a bit of oil or a bit of grease on the skids to allow life and society and people to progress along their merry way without being tripped up or made to feel invalid by my judgments or by my opinions. As we know, everybody's entitled to an opinion. Everybody's entitled to feel as if they're important, but in actual fact, we aren't really important in the grand scheme of things. For many of us, we go through life being relatively unnoticed by the masses, thank God. There are days where you absolutely wouldn't want to be a celebrity. You wouldn't want to have everybody's nose in your backside and knowing what you're doing, when you're doing it, and how you're doing it, and criticising you on top of that. So it's a relief to some extent to live incognito, to live a life with privacy, and to share whatever you want, when you want, and to know that regardless of whether or not you share it or not, most people aren't going to notice anyway, because everybody's got their own little agenda, everybody's got their own life to live, and everybody's trying to do the best with what they've got to get by. Anyway, thank you very much once again for listening in. In summary, the book, Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and Everything Is Small Stuff, is a very, very powerful message to all of us, to young people out there. Just try and complement and supplement the people around you, as opposed to trying to T-bone them with making them feel uncomfortable and wrong. Remembering that you don't make friends by wronging the people around you. It's more important to right people, to right things, to right situations. Be the person who lifts a situation and makes it better for everybody, as opposed to being that awkward person who makes everybody feel awkward, uncomfortable, and bad about themselves. There's no doubt you're going to come across people who are a-holes and who are going to go out of their way to make you feel uncomfortable, make you feel invalid, and make you feel wrong. But don't worry about it. Don't confront them, don't challenge them, because by challenging them, you're going to bring out the bloody lion in them, the tiger in them, and you're going to make an enemy for life. And really, look, life is so short that it's not worth wasting any time engaging people in negative thoughts, negative talk, and fighting with anybody. because it's not worth it. The gains from winning those sorts of battles are just a waste. Not worth it. Not worth the pain and suffering. Not worth having an enemy for life. Because when you're fighting with people, you take ownership of that fight, you take ownership of those problems, and you take ownership of that hate that they have for you and that you may have for them. You don't want that crap in your life. So just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And like this beautiful harbour here, just try and be rather than try and change everything around you. Enjoy things for what they are. Try and find the beauty in everything. Try and find the beauty in everything. It's an art form. But be a connoisseur of life. Don't be a connoisseur of crap. Don't be a connoisseur of negativity. Be a connoisseur of beauty. See beauty everywhere you look. See the positive everywhere you look. And that way, and only that way, you will live a positive and peaceful life. Anyway, let's finish up with a positive affirmation. I'm alive, I am well, and I feel absolutely great. I'll head back to the lift. To all my friends and family, stay connected, stay relevant. And as Richard Carlson says in his book, learn to not sweat the small stuff. Don't be a micro preppy. Don't be a villager with your mindset. Don't be isolated in your thoughts. Once again, don't be a micro preppy, meaning a small thinker, a micromanager, because you're just going to wire yourself for pain and you're going to wire everybody around you for pain as well. Anyway, enough from me. I'm looking forward to chatting to you again tomorrow, 5 a.m. from another beautiful location highlighting the beautiful city of Sydney, and with another empowering message, if I can, from either another book or another life situation. But take care, and until we chat again, stay safe, stay well, and enjoy life. Look for the beauty in everything, in everyone, and in every situation. Yasas and bye for now.